Greetings and welcome back to Idle Heroes. Okay, it's been a while. I actually missed one set of events that I really wanted to cover. You know, the chest with all the stuff in it, but unfortunately time slipped away and it did too. So yeah, next time I want to get that because there was actually somebody in one of those chests that I wanted to get. Yeah, but anyway, so we do have some new stuff here. The first things you can see is at the top right, they seem to have monthly events now. Let's just do a quick thing. I mean, we've seen these before. It just seems now that they're monthly, which isn't such a bad thing, especially in some cases. For instance, the big one is like the fusion event. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that like every month. I hope they do, because that way you can do the old fusion anytime you want. You can see I've already done one, and you're going to get stuff. Remember in the past you kind of wanted to hold on to those until you got, you had fusions. You did it during the event because you'll get free stuff, right? Especially if you did a 6-star, because you get good free stuff down here. I think you get, 9-star. Yeah, I could actually do that. I could do that, shall we say. I don't know if it's the right thing to do anymore. I was all set for that. And a 10-star, well, that's not bad, 1,000 and some of those leaves. Okay, what do we got with those leaves? Right. You can actually get some really good stuff with these leaves now, can't you? Yeah, there's actually some really good rewards, I understand. Like, yeah, I mean, top of the line characters here. Certainly wouldn't mind getting another one of her, rank her up, and yeah, I already got 2 of her, but that's some strong ones down there. I'm guessing these little leaves are not too easy to get. Yeah, I mean, basically good ones, huh? Good ones. Very good ones. Look, Kamath down there. And yeah, absolutely. And I think you can get skins here too. So if you missed a skin, you could save up for them. What's the last one? Oh, I guess these are like special artifacts. Abyss, yeah. These ones have that activation thing, so that's not so bad too. I don't know how easy. I mean, you only get 2 for doing that. You know, which is a thing, right? But that's a 9-star, right? So you don't get anything for any of them. Okay, and also you get some tavern quests here. Trying to go through some of those, but I don't think I'm going to go all the way and get those. No. I rarely ever see 6 and 7-star ones. Very rarely. And broken spaces, yeah, I got a lot of these. It's just, I haven't had the need to use them. The good thing here is they're actually telling you now what you're going to get from them, you know? I mean, that's very useful. For instance, if you go to this one over here, let's just do a smash on this. Let's do 12. Do I have my best ones in? Yeah, I do. All right. Okay, that's not bad. How close are we to killing it? Because I think you usually get a reward if you... Yeah, that's a long way off. That's a long way off. All right. But these are usually good, and you get them. You get them in the regular idol collection here. We'll take a look at that in a minute. So yeah, anyway, these are monthly ones. This is pretty good. These are the PvP ones. You can see I've actually done some PvP fights. And if it's going to take a month, I could probably just get some free stuff by doing this, right? These are the super wishing coin. Yeah, there's a subtle change if you haven't noticed. Wishing coins. There's a word missing now. That's because of the cold hard reality of what's taking place now. And the appearance of gambling and how they want to remove it, you know? So certain things have changed even though it doesn't look like it changed. So I'm guessing there might be some kind of a graphics. I'll just point you what I'm looking at. Hey, look! That's actually a wishing fountain. Yeah. It's not like a casino or anything. It's a wishing fountain. Wishing! Yeah, actually, they do tell you the percentages now, which is kind of useful. So if you think you're going to get that guy, well, you got a really small chance of getting him, just saying. But it is telling you now, you know, the odds of getting something, which isn't such a bad thing. I don't know about the other one. Hold it a second. Let's look at this. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted this, and I wanted the super. All right, who's on the super? Oh, that's actually Flame Strike. Okay, well, it's better chances here, right? Of course, I only got 30 of those, but I'll just do one just for fun, right? Probably get a lot of money. That's usually the one you get a lot of, right? Okay, well, that's not bad. Might be useful someday. Might be useful. All right. So yeah, I mean, even though it still looks like a casino and gambling, it's actually for wishing now, right? But they are giving you the percentages, which isn't such a bad thing, right? All right, and did I get no? The Aspen Dungeon didn't open. I was thinking Aspen Dungeon would open. Do I have any? I don't think I collected here for a while. Right. So you see, we're also getting these things, and they're sending them to us every day. Um, you get them in the mail. Let's just look at those. I think it's here. Right, okay, so start red represent, that's that. Right, so you're getting these, I got nearly 1,000, so you can buy some stuff, right? I'm not going to have enough to get anything like that. I mean, wouldn't mind getting her, even though she's shadow. That's not actually such a bad thing. I was thinking she was darkness, but she isn't. I wouldn't mind getting another one of him, because I do have one, so 2 would be better. What is that? Okay, this is skin. Skin for Kamath, right? Yeah, okay. Not bad. But I'll probably end up using them to buy profit orbs and scrolls. I'm guessing that's the way I'm going to end up using them in the end. And just throw in whatever I can in the end. Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, we have, like, it says 95 days, but I'm thinking the 95, you see the ones above and below are like 71. I'm thinking that's a little extra time to actually cash them in. I think they probably run out in the 71 hours. So when that happens, like I said, I'll probably buy profit orbs and scrolls, and that's what I'll do with that. So I notice it's giving me a little star here. All right, so we have the shelter mission here again, except they have a lot of individuals here. Are any of them indicated? I'm guessing it had the little star because I could probably get one. Okay, so here, see, the one thing about it is that I now have full sets of these, so they're not really very enticing anymore. Now this, I don't have a 4th one. I looked, because I certainly wouldn't mind getting an ice blink. And I actually do have ones that I could use in the bag. So I could do that. It's just that I don't have the 4th one. So it has to be a ranger and... Although, wait a minute. Let me think about that. Do I have the other guy, the robot? Because I think he falls into that category, doesn't he? I don't think I have a 4-star version of him. Because I certainly wouldn't mind getting an ice blink, right? I certainly wouldn't mind getting an ice blink. I'll look at that one. Okay, Aiden, again, I don't need these things. I have full sets of them already. I only have one of those, and then, yeah, I mean, I don't really see a reason to do that at this point, right? I mean, it's not, most of these I can't even do. Now, Rosa, here's the thing about Rosa. I mean, I think I may or may not be able to do that. The problem is, look at the selection of the things I would have to destroy. I mean, I get rid of one of the little kitty cats, right? Because I need the other one for her. It's just that I think that I would probably be working on her. I mean, what would be the purpose of working on Rosa when I already have Vesa? You know, it just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, great healer, but as I understand, you know, even if they were equal, and which I'm hearing they're not, I already have Vesa, and she's already ranked up, so there's not really much purpose in that. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have this dude here, right? Okay, isn't that cruisy? I have one of him, so that wouldn't be too bad. It's just that I don't think I have any priests. What was her name? There was the one lady there, but I think I ended up getting rid of all of her pieces. So it was to rank somebody up so I could get queen. So I don't have any of those either, even though I have a lot of options over here. Basically, my options are the Lord Balrogs. The other ones, not really, but the Lord Balrogs, I could get rid of them. As I said, I have another one of him. It's just that I don't have the 4 stars. All right, what do we have here? Now, this is an interesting situation, but it's, okay, we got Sleepless. I have another Sleepless. The thing about it is that this requires 2 5-star darkness. I have 2 5-star darkness in my bag. One of them is Sleepless. So obviously I'm not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, if I did have an extra, I might consider that just so I could have 2 Sleepless and maybe someday I could make it. Something like that. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't have them, so there's not much. And it's not like 5-star darknesses drop out of the sky all the time. They don't, really. And, of course, now we have a light individual. I have 2 of those. I mean, I could do that. Do I want to do that? I don't know about that. One of them doesn't really do me a lot of good, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have two of those. One of them's 100. I mean, so I could rank that one up, even though it's just a priest and it's not really a good one. I believe it's actually it's the unique 5-star for a couple. So I mean, getting rid of both of them would be kind of stupid. So yeah, I mean, they have some of these guys if you need them and you can do them and you got the pieces lying around. Ice Blink would be the one I would want the most because I can actually get another Ice Blink immediately, and that's from I think it was it. Although I may have actually used it. Hold it. Was it here? 4,000. Oh, I actually spent those on somebody else. Who was it? Oh, was it for this one? No, it wasn't this one. I forget who I did that for. But I did do it for somebody. All right. But you know what? I would hold on to it, and maybe someday I could use it. That's the thing. Might be able to do it someday. I never got it because one of them is just not really useful. All right, what else was there? Was there anything else over here? The shelter, the ice cream thing. Like I said, I was going to do with that. Here, you want to buy some stuff, and that. I think that's about it. Cool events. This is you know what the thing about it is? It doesn't really prompt you for the monthly stuff like most games do. I had literally forgotten completely about it, and when they did this, I went to it, and 30 days of monthly stuff were waiting for me. And I had to do them one at a time to get them all. So, because I just forgot completely about it. So I got a whole bunch of them. And they have this. Okay, so I haven't really looked at this, but I kind of like looked at it a little. I didn't use it or anything like this. So they got this new thing, Seal Land. And I think this kind of complicates things because of what I was planning to do. All right, so what do we have here? Battle. All right, so apparently this is like some kind of a tier system where you would get these little things here. Now, I think I picked the light one. I think the way this works is whichever you pick, whichever faction you pick, you have to pick creatures from the weak version of it. Here, let's just go back. I can't do anything there. I'm thinking I have like I don't have a full set of anybody. So let me just see. Let's try this. Challenge. Okay, so it's going to be, they're going to give me a power of 26k that I have to fight. All right, let me just see for a second here. Okay, so they want Forest. All right, so I don't really have a lot here, so I'm just going to, I could just fill it up, right? Actually, I might as well just put two of them in, right? Yeah, I don't know if the first three can actually win, but maybe they can. All right, I don't want to skip the battle. I actually want to see this, so let's see how this works out. The three of them might be able to win this because, yeah, they're kind of strong for this. Oh, maybe they're not. Okay, Vessa's still alive. Okay, Vessa killed him. Okay, so they gave me some 4-star parts, and they gave me these things here. First of all, yeah, Vessa did the most damage. But to be fair, she's actually the highest level one, right? I mean, she's 160 and the other's 140, and she's wearing great stuff too, right? The others are probably naked right now. So these things here, I believe you buy stuff with these. All right. So the way it works is, like I said, right now I'm doing the Abyss one. So you have to put in the faction that's weak to them, right? So now you notice my little thing has gone down here. So let's step back out. I think here. All right, so I have 250 of those, and I would need 6,000, and I could buy this. Collect 50 shards to summon a 5-star non-dark. Okay, so as I understand it, this is a guaranteed good one, right? You're not going to get Lord Balrog. You're not going to get Dragon Slayer. You're going to get something good. So otherwise, this would be kind of meaningless, right? But you get a chance at getting something good. So you have to earn a whole bunch of those little things up there. I think they have a separate store. Yeah, they have a separate store for the darkness and the light, because you notice there was a different. And also, you got to get a double the amount too. So that's kind of what this does here. Now, if I was to pick another one, okay, I'm trying to see. Let's see for a second. I'm not sure who it would be for this one. That's what I was looking for. This is probably the one that I'm the strongest in, right? So put him in, him, that. And then all of a sudden I'm out of 5 stars, right? So just like filling, right? I'm really counting on Sigmund to do the damage here and Ormus to maybe keep him alive a little bit there. So let's just see. I think they handle this. I think Sigmund probably handles this by himself. Unless he's frozen, which is really bad. Yeah, but wow, she stayed alive. That's amazing. All right, so I got another 250 of these, and I got more of these, so I can summon, actually, with the amount they gave me, probably a couple? I think it's 40, or is it 30? I think you need 30. So I could summon, like, nearly 3 of them, right? And, of course, yeah, that. So you keep going, and they'll keep getting more and more difficult. I think you can do a smash on this. So let's just, I think you get a couple of these a day or something. I get 2 of them. All right, so why don't I just do a smash on this? All right, so I got another, I got 16 more of these. I got 20 more of these, so I'm just going to grab those. And I'm done. So I think you can actually buy these for gems if you want. So, you know, but you'll notice the number went down as soon as you beat it the first time. I might be able to beat the next one, especially with this team, so let's just see. Yeah, let's try this, because after all, Sigmund is pretty darn strong there. So if Ormus can just keep him alive if he runs into trouble, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. And he's frozen again, which is a wonderful thing. Stop freezing him. That's just mean. Kill him. I mean, stop freezing him! You're defeating the entire purpose of the character! Okay, and I got 350 more of those. Yeah, he didn't really do much that time. It was the old metal mage. He's going like, see, I'm awesome. Yeah, when Sigmund can't move, you're awesome. All right, so how many of those do I have now? I don't even know. So, right. See, here's the complication now. Is this a thing? If this is a thing, this changes the dynamic. You know what I was going to do today? I was going to scrap my Ormus in order to rank up Sigmund to 9-star. But the thing about it is, apparently, if you're going to do this, you need a selection of strong individuals. Now, Ormus may not be as strong as Vesa, but you know what? He's a healer. And in that case right there, it's a good thing he was there. So I can think in a situation like this. Oh, actually, which one were we fighting? Hold on, just a second. I don't know who we're fighting here. Okay, so now in this case, we actually have some strong ones too, but I don't have a tank. But now, do I want to make that Aiden 100? Do I want to make that, I forget his name, Bad? Was this Bad? Okay, I don't remember. Or that might be the general or something like that. And him, do I want to make him 100? Just so that I can participate in this, you know? Even if I could just save up for one elite by doing all of them. Because, I mean, if this is going to be a thing, then you have to be very careful what you're doing with your creatures now. I mean, if you're going to be feeding them to somebody to make them stronger, then you can't participate in this. I do understand that if I have a 180 Sigmund, then hundreds are just going to die easily if Sigmund's in danger, right? I mean, they're going to wipe out everybody else. But, I mean, it kind of makes it hard to get rid of something like the Ormus now if this is going to be a thing. So I'm back to not knowing what I'm going to do about this. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is a thing. If you have a really good army, it could be good. See, in most cases, I have about 3 in each faction. Obviously, not the light and dark. But in the other ones, I pretty much have about 3 in each. So, I mean, this is kind of complex if you don't have a lot of 5 stars pouring in, you know? I mean, obviously, probably... I don't think this is on the private servers yet. I think they're having some kind of issue. Yeah, on regular servers, this would be a problem if you're not drowning in 5 stars, you know? So, I'm not really sure what to do about that. All right, but I do know what to do about the campaign, because I level. So, let's go in and... Okay, let me just grab some more stuff. All right, so let's see. I think we went on to the other map. I went back so I can get some things. All right, so why don't we go here? Because I think I did the first fight. All right, I can move up 2 spaces, which means I'm probably going back afterwards. All right. Okay, 8 seconds. We got some advantage. Oh, we're not going to be fighting him, are we? Well, you know what? I don't think it matters because our power is so far ahead of the campaign that they just don't stand a chance, you know? They really don't. I'm just going to say, whoever we're fighting doesn't stand a chance. I mean, if this was... See, we got 2 of them. I still think they're going to die. See what I mean? They just don't stand a chance. Because we're so far ahead of them, you know? Queen! Okay, she's living up to her stars now, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Okay. Well, in certain situations, I suppose. Depends on the opponents, right? Alright, let's move up here. Because this is probably the last fight I can do here. Yeah, I mean, we're like balancing in the tower the strength. If we ran into a really hard team, we'd have problems. But here, we're just so far ahead because of the level locking, right? Which is such a stupid thing. I really wish they would get rid of that. It's just silly. And they're just all dead. Alright. And Queen again. She likes beating on them, doesn't she? He healed himself by everybody dying. Okay, and on... Oh, is the next one? The next one? Yeah, I have to be... 137. Am I 135 or 136? Oh, I'd hate to have to do 2 levels. Hold on a minute. Alright, first of all, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going back to the place I was. Because I want to sit on the last one. Because I want the... If I'm going to get anything, I'm going to get those 5-star Abyss pieces, right? Besides, these rewards are better anyway, right? So just sit there until I can get to, like, the 5th one, which will give me good stuff in the next map. Yeah, oh, 136. Alright, so I'm about 40% of the way through that level, so... Until then, I can't really do anything with the campaign. Which is just kind of silly. I say it all the time, but I mean, it still is. Are they get any good tavern stuff? Okay, I got a 5-star here. That's okay. Another 4-star. That's good. I mean, I do them all. Okay, another one. Good. I did some re-rolls down here to try to get some more 4-stars. But it looks like I'm getting a bunch of them, so this is alright. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. I got a whole month to get up on the other one now, right? Now that the Tavern Quest thing is a month, so a lot easier to get that those 10 scrolls now, right? So that's actually pretty darn good. And also if they're gonna, I hope that these guys end up being the monthly ones all the time, because those are the ones that in a short period of time, kind of like the PvP, would be a little bit on the annoying side. And you know what? I find the arena a little bit on the annoying side. I do. Because basically, it gives me the options. If I do a battle, right? Let's do a battle. It gives me the options of things that I'm either going to destroy or would destroy me. I mean, you look at this right now. The only one I stand a chance against is the last one, the 118. And yet, I'm going to destroy them because I am that much more powerful than them. The others, I have no chance at all. So let's do a refresh. It seems like it comes up that way every time. Look, same thing. The other one is in that same range right there at the bottom. Refresh again. It's the same thing over and over again. They're not challenging me. Either I can't possibly win, or it's too easy to even bother with. Look, it's the same thing. So I mean, look, let's just do this one. I mean, it's just destruction. It's wholesale murder. I wish they would give me opponents based on my own ranking. I would love to get things that maybe were just above me in power. Like if I had something like 300,000, 300,010 or 20, I would do those because they would be very interesting. I mean, are my guys good enough here now? You know that thing? I never understand why you had to keep doing that. Right, so if I go in there, it's the same thing every time. It's either like they're way down in this range. Look, they keep giving me guys in the same range at the bottom, and the others I just stand no chance against. So, I mean, it's not something that's really fun, you know? I'm just beating on easy things, and it's not like I mean, does it different if I go up in rank? I mean, I'm not really seeing that, you know? It's the reason I started working on the PvP, which is the reason you saw I had some gain in that monthly quest. It's just... It's very irritating. They keep giving... Look, it's around the same rating every time on the bottom. Look, it's the same one. Okay, the one on the top is least... They're going to destroy me, but it'll be a little close. I hope so. I mean, they're going to win, but I'm going to fight them anyway, right? Let's just fight them anyway. I mean, it's the only thing that's interesting. The one on the bottom I could just beat every time. If they gave me stuff around my own level, I would love it. See, they're going to beat me. I got like 200 over here. And that's where I died, right? But at least it's an interesting fight, right? Okay, the dragon went first, right? But I mean, if it was just a bit less, even if it was like 350 on the other side, well, maybe if I get the Sigmund up to 9-star, maybe I could win then, you know? I mean, what's her name? She did a lot of damage down there, Queen. She really shined there. So, I mean, if I just do it again, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the 234 on the bottom with guys that I can't possibly beat. What is it? Why is it with the 234? I mean, give me guys that are my own rank, my own power. And every time I do it, it's the same thing over and over again. Ugh, I don't know. It just seems to be, I would love to be getting good fights there. If I get good fights, it would be interesting. But I'm just getting things that I can beat easily or that I don't have a prayer against, you know? That kind of thing. And if that's the way it is, it's not really very interesting. I mean, does it get different if I beat a whole bunch of them and I start ranking up? I mean, is that the way it's going to be? Or is that third slot going to turn into, I don't have a chance? So, anyway, we got a whole bunch of new stuff here. And I did advance in the campaign a little bit. And now I'm like in a conundrum. Like I said, I was going to advance Sigmund here. But if they're going to be doing this and the Seal Land, and you can actually get, you know, these elite troops with these, it's pretty hard to get rid of Ormus now. Because he's one of the 3 guys in the fortress that I can actually put in there right now. You know, so I mean, I don't know what to do about this anymore. I mean, should I ignore this and just work on ranking up Sigmund? Because I mean, thing is, if you don't have 5 stars dropping out of the sky at you, this is a little hard to actually do. Should I just ignore it altogether? Just get what I can for now and maybe get one of them to rank up, get one of those 6,000 ones, and then just call it even at that point? I don't know. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.